Let's go.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? You can call me Bill. My appearance isn't tangible, but let me strike a deal. Just lay back and relax, I'll explain what's real.
Who are you and where the fuck are we?
Oh wow, magnifique, seeing you is unreal. Who am I? I am you and you are me. Been tucked away for far too long, don't you see?
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Long time no see, you kept looking, time for the answers you seek. Last time we talked was 1000 BC. Now sit kid, listen to me.
Are you even fucking listening? Let me speak.
You haven't dropped in a while, craving inner knowledge, the shit's too mild. Listen to me, my child, feed your fucking donkey, cause we're going somewhere fucking wild.
Okay, I'll bite then. What's it all about?
God likes to play dolls with itself.
Am I God?
You are not, I am God. God is flawed. You are taken from yourself when you steal, you rob from God. God is kind of a relative term, you know. I get it, your mind is blown. Sit back, smoke blunts, hit you right in the dome. I'm a part of you, you are more than your home, but you're a bit of a runt.
Why does this feel so obtuse?
Cause you're stuck in your feelings, where I'm from they have no use. You don't believe me, feel them all at once. Jealousy, hatred, love and trust, gluttony, power, greed and lust. Wanna know what it finally feels like to date your crush? That's rad, now feel embarrassment, ooh what a rush. You haven't played around with your feelings very much. You can feel whatever, whenever, don't tell me you lost your touch.
Oh, this is way too much.
Just relax, come back, man. Your realm is about to rust. You can't keep it up, it's just too much. You can't keep tricking yourself, but we both know you're in a rut.
I mean, I appreciate this, but
Find you like your old world, rebuild it. I don't give a fuck. You think it's easy being God? How about you take it up? Have fun, you third dimension cunt.
I mean, what better way to introduce Lord BOOmy than that song?
Honestly,
right there, What's up, Real Talk Radio? It's another Unmasking. I told y'all we bringing them back. Yo, Lord BOOmy, what's going on, bro?
Gang, bitches.
Yo, you took a little bit of a hiatus, man. Where'd you go?
So I was gone for a good minute because in the past I've done these things where I'll take a summer off and I'll go out west in the United States and I'll do some seasonal work, cook in a kitchen for the summer, but still see some like cool sights. Like last summer, I was at Crater Lake, and that's what really kind of put a hole in the whole like album reviews thing and just my general like presence in RTR. Once I went out there, the internet situation was just so fucking bad to the point where like I couldn't get YouTube to load half the fucking time. I'd be sitting there for like an hour and a half getting a 5-minute YouTube video to load. Like there was no way in hell I was even going to like try to stream music or like record music or anything like that, bro. Like,
Yeah, I completely understand that, bro.
and then it didn't help that like after all that was said and done, I was wanting to like move out to Oregon too. So like it took like a couple more months than I had even planned.
You were going down the Oregon Trail.
Yes, sir. It's actually funny you say that right now because I don't know. Do you know Young Nomad? He's been one of my features on a bunch of my other tracks and whatnot. But me and him are actually in the process of producing a collab album called The Oregon Trail.
Yes, bro. See? I like it. I like it. And what is that behind you? Is that like some time portal space continuum shit?
Oh, that's my girlfriend's cool moon tapestry. It looks like the tarot card or whatever.
All right. I was just, wondering if you had a fucking insight into the time of realms.
Oh, you know I do, baby. I'm Lord BOOmy. I'm trippy as fuck. I got all the temporal links, baby.
Yeah, so for y'all that don't remember, Lord BOOmy was the one that came on the Real Talk Radio and listened to people's albums in their entirety and then gave his honest feedback. Now, what in the world made you want to do that?
Bro, for the longest time now, I really love albums. I do. Like I feel like there's like some extra like creative element that comes when like an artist puts out a full fucking album, because like it's not like a song. You can't just like focus on like a couple tracks and like make sure your vocals are chopped up and good and all that. You got to make sure every track is flowing together correctly. You got to make sure there's a general theme. You got to make sure that, like, you know, it keeps people's attention throughout the entire thing. It's a complicated process, and it's really impressive when people can pull it off correctly. So when I was doing that, I just kind of there was Childress Sawyers, I believe, was the one I did it for first. And this is because he was another Tennessee rapper. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I can support another Tennessee rapper and kind of give my opinion. And then, like, it got some pretty decent, like, reactions from it, if I remember correctly. Like, I think a lot of people liked it. So I'm like, hey, who else wants an album review? I don't mind listening to like an hour of music if it means I get like some new hits on my playlist. Like,
yeah, it was dope, bro. I mean, I already know that. I could see it. You know, people really truly appreciated that. That's why it's an honor to do the unmasking with you, bro. Like, let the people see who you are.
It's truly an honor to be here, man.
And
But yeah, no,
I'm
actually trying to start it back up on June 22nd. I'm hoping that after this, people have the inkling to like put in some more submissions, because I want to like post regularly. I want to do it like every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday if I get enough submissions.
Yeah, so if y'all listening to this, send your albums, bro, when he's ready. Send them in.
Right here, Lord BOOmy on Facebook.
But Lord BOOmy, you got to tell us about this song that we just listened to, man. What compelled you to inscribe these transcriptions?
Oh God! So the song that you just played was from the 7718 album, which was the most recent album I put out back on April the 16th. And this album has been in the works for about 2 years now, since April 16th, 2020, when I had a really mind-bending acid trip. Like, it's like one of those where you see God and everything.
Lord BOOmy, it is I.
And I try not to promote drugs or anything. Like, I do my own thing. Everyone else does their own thing.
Please, we're not saying it's right or wrong. We're
yeah,
saying make your
I
own
really
decisions.
wanted to like get it out though, and like tell people about this experience and like how life-changing it was, because like this entity or God or whatever the hell I spoke with told me things like, you can feel feelings whenever you want, bro. Why are you sad? Like,
so that's what this song is about, bro.
Yeah. So this suffocating .wav. It's the beat itself. I kind of used some samples from my Suspension album to create the beat, but the overall feeling of the song, the overall like theme of it, is me talking to this new entity that is giving me like some intel and wisdom on life.
That's probably why I dug it so much, man. I did a song similar called Stargazing.
Really?
The first time I ever took mushrooms, the very next day, I was like, I got to write all this down.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's crazy. It's like life-changing almost sometimes. Like, and it's like I've tripped so many times, but that one trip was just like so crazy to the point where like I immediately started writing Ego Death, and after that, I fucking ripped the beat from Suffocating and like wrote lyrics for that, and then I'm like, no, 2 songs ain't enough, bro. An EP, and then I'm like, no, that ain't gonna cut it. Fucking 26 tracks, man. Like,
bro, I just want to know if it's only me, but when you're on, I mean, again, we're not condoning this, right? Even though, even though the government used to prescribe this for, medicinal purposes for several psychological problems with people, but we won't go into that. But hey, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. But do you feel that when you're in that state of mind, that the trees have such agony that they want to tell you about? Or is it just me? Bro, I feel like they sit there like, for years we have been unnoticed. You slaughter our people to build houses. Yeah. All right.
I can't say I have. I've had some weird like tree experiences where like a birch tree will have like weird rings on it or something, but no, I've never heard no agonizing screams from trees.
Yeah. Well, if you ever do hear their story, it's crazy.
You and the Red Hot Chili Peppers got more in common than you think, huh?
Yeah, bro. I always wonder. I was like, is that just me? Do other people feel sympathetic to these trees under these circumstances? Yeah, that's what's up, bro. And let's get into it's Unmasking, so we got to figure out who you are. And first of all, when did you even start making music?
So I started making music. I quote unquote making music back in 2019 because like even then that was kind of like a looser time for me, and I was just like ripping beats off YouTube and like pasting my lyrics over those. I slowly but surely learned about like bandlab.com, and I've been trying to move away from that recently, trying to use better DAWs. But bandlab was actually exactly what I needed. It's baby mode DAW, and it basically works like building blocks, and you can access it all from a web browser. So it's like crazy why a lot of people don't start with that. But yeah, no, I originally started because I had a really fucking tough breakup with a girl, and I
What was her name?
Her name was Paige.
Thanks a lot, Paige. I am a defender of Lord Boomy's heart, man.
I mean, but truly, you gotta thank her though, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. You know.
It's true though. It's true. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just want to know if you were courageous enough to say it, and you were.
Fuck it, bro. But yeah, no. So like, I had like a whole ordeal with this girl, and it kind of broke my heart in half. And I was like, you know what? I'll get her attention by being a famous rapper. Yeah. That's so easy, right?
Yeah, then you'll be sorry, Paige.
Yeah, and so like I put out back in 2019 when I was starting, I put out like a couple singles and stuff like that, and I think one of them was more or less like directed towards her. I don't think it was like a diss track, if I remember correctly. I think it was like oh please take me back, baby, I love you.
I want my baby, that baby, that baby. We've all been there, man. We've all been there.
Yeah, but yeah, no, and then like over time, it slowly turned into, and it might have psychedelics might help this too, but like it slowly turned into this like realization that I was creating something and I was actually putting something out into the world, and I started to get a little more proud of my music and started to like kind of watch it a bit closer, and that's where we are now. I mean, after I put out Suspension, I was pretty satisfied with that because that was the first time I put out like full fucking album on my own. There were like a couple beats that I rented on there, but for the most part, most of it was me.
Yeah, it's crazy. You make your own beats, man. Like I'm not even on that level, but you know, thankfully I've been blessed.
I'm telling you, man, you might want to check out BandLab. It's way easier than you think it is. You just fucking building blocks, popping samples together, put a drum kit on it. You good, baby.
Well, then you might not see me for a while. Just turn the light off, man.
Take Peabody to another level, baby.
Yeah, I'm on my Kanye West shit. All right, Yo, I was gonna say what you were touching on earlier, the creation of an album. That was a new thing to me, man. I was just always putting out singles, and then with Real Talk Radio came with all of these wonderful souls, and I made an album with Twin Side, and it was like he's all like, yeah, we got to do an introductory track. I'm like, what is this? Yeah. Like a 5-paragraph essay, bro?
Twin Side, I always liked his music too. He's definitely puts a lot of thought behind his albums and his tracks. And
he does,
honestly,
bro.
like, yeah, that man is fucking amazing. But yeah, no, we meet so many fucking amazing people here in RTR. Half the fucking features from the 7718 album were fucking features that came from RTR.
You see what I'm saying, man? Like, I can say personally myself, I grew so much as a fucking artist. Just being able to listen to people with an open mind, like, wow, let me absorb that. Thank you. I appreciate that, you know? They try to pass it on to someone else. Like, yo, like the day I found out about WeTransfer, I was just talking to Mr. Jackson about this on yesterday's interview.
Oh, really?
You know WeTransfer?
What is that?
It's where you can send files. You know, before I always would have like, I couldn't send my stems because the file was too large. I couldn't send this because the file. Yeah, and WeTransfer solved that, bro. It's free. It's for free.
Okay. Yeah, see, I just use Google Drive. I'll usually just save whatever to a fucking Google Drive folder, and then I'll send someone a link. You know?
Yeah, what I don't like about that is like, hey, bro, you gotta give me permission.
Well, on top of that, Google Drive be fucking losing files all the damn time. I literally just recorded a song with my buddy the other day, and we lost half the fucking vocal files because Google Drive didn't want to upload. Oh my god. Yeah, like.
See what I'm saying, dude?
Now we gotta listen to at least another one of your songs because this is one of the songs you gave me. So let's roll it.
Yes, sir. Oh, a classic, baby.
I can't imagine what you're going through. Yeah. If I was broke, I might just feel it too. Yeah. The money call me, so I always pick up. Don't got no time to hesitate or slip up. No, I gotta work. 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 Yeah. I gotta get the bag. Shit, I came from the dirt. Oh yeah. I gotta work. Yeah. Work. I gotta work. Yeah. I gotta work.
Working, chillin', feeling it. All my plans is canceled, we're hidden and so villainous. Like White House scandals, I'm tripping off a bit of this. Too much on my plate to handle, out here living it. Familiars till they blaze the candles.
I gotta work.
Taking every little piece I get my hands on.
I gotta work.
Don't see y'all fake, all snakes so venomous. Let me be just chasing, she's so prevalent. Saving green for the team, ballin' out for the hell of it. Said you got Packard and Tellus and whack by the smell of it.
I gotta work.
Said you got tracks, you can't show the facts, you ain't that intelligent. I keep it gang, you can find out about it, but I ain't telling it.
I gotta work.
Said you got tracks, you can't show the facts, you ain't that intelligent. I keep it gang, you can find out about it, but I ain't telling it.
I gotta work. I can't imagine what you're going through. Yeah. If I was broke, I might just feel it too. Yeah. The money call me, so I always pick up. Don't got no time to hesitate or slip up. No, I gotta work. 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 Yeah. I gotta get the bag. Shit, I came from the dirt. Oh yeah. I gotta work. Yeah. Work. I gotta work. Yeah. Listen, I gotta work.
Your girl came over, didn't know she twerked.
I gotta work.
My room messy, so many zannies and perks.
I gotta work.
Scattered everywhere, weed cold, ain't got no care. Walking to the bar, all I get is stares. Ghetto hippie bastard giving them a scare. Like I said, I don't care. There goes a chick thicker than a fucking pear. Shake myself with that, ain't got no time to fucking share. Fuck, I gotta work, bitch. Get out of my shirt, bitch. Told myself I would, and it's too late for that shit.
I can't imagine what you're going through. Yeah.
Fucking Bob,
I
baby.
might just feel it too. Yeah. The money call me, so I always pick up. Don't got no time to hesitate or slip up.
Hesitate or slip up,
I
no.
gotta work. I 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 gotta work. Yeah. I gotta get the bag. Shit, I came from the dirt. Oh yeah. I gotta work. Yeah. Work. I gotta work. I gotta work.
Woo,
Hell
I
yeah.
mean,
Let's get to work, baby.
let's talk about it, bro. I mean, this song is so damn bouncy, you just can't even go wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and believe it or not, this is one of those ones I didn't even produce the beat for. It's one of the from the Suspension album. This is one of the beats I paid for and everything. But it still took off better than well, no, there was one song that did better than Work did, but at the same time, it was still like overly impressive. I didn't even think like it was my strongest performance on the Suspension album. I have a couple more favorites myself, but you know, personal preference and everything.
It is crazy how that works. I got a song that I really never really liked, and it has the most listens out of all my songs, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I know, it's fucking
the
insane.
fuck,
Like,
dude?
well, it's like on the Suspension album specifically, I didn't realize how many people would like Try Hard, and that was like easily like the track I hated the most. Like, I don't know, like I it was just a simple like start to beginning. There was no hook, there was no nothing. I mean, I guess you could say I was lyrical in it, but at the same time, I just didn't feel it. And then like, you know, I've had a couple people mention that it was a good song, but it didn't really click with me that people actually fucking like that until Deception did a review over my Suspension album after I reviewed one of his albums, and he said that he found Try Hard to be the most like impressive track on the album, and I'm like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah, bro. That's why you always have to put things out, dude. You know,
yeah, truly.
I'll put freestyles out, and I might not
Mhm.
even be impressed with them, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe a few people might be. And,
Oh,
and
God.
it's that Gary V shit, bro. You just create content, and you create more content and more content until they got no choice but to fucking click on your shit, man.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Exactly. Why do you think I got like 30 fucking throwaways on my SoundCloud?
See, bro, it's fucking and What is it? What is it about music that you love?
I don't know if there's like something specific about music that just draws me to it, or if it's just been around in my life for so long at this point that it just feels like another element of my life. Because like, I've always listened to rap. I've been listening to rap since I was on the fucking bus in middle school and shit. And even before that, fucking pop music has been prevalent for as long as like I can even remember. Same as country music, because I grew up with that being in the South. Like you just get I don't know what it is about the world and how it just kind of surrounds you with music, but honestly, it kind of makes me wonder how more people don't get into this. You know what I mean? Because it's so prevalent all around us. Everyone has some kind of take on music. Even if their take is I don't like music, that's still a take, and they have still heard music. They have still been influenced by music
Right.
somehow. So like the fact that people don't do this like us is kind of crazy. I really like have been trying to pick apart my brain for years now to figure out why like there's such a thin crowd of musicians and shit. Although
And
it
they,
has been kind of like lifting up since 2020 with the whole like everyone stay at home and do whatever you can to stay sane.
yeah, and what they're damn liars if they say they never heard a song that made their toe tap. You know,
On God,
that's
on
a
God.
damn lie, bro. When no one was looking, your ass was wow.
Yeah, you're like, that was kind of good.
Pretty. Yeah, and I tried to wrap my head around it too, but I think people let time defeat them. Like everybody has these dreams, but with these dreams come expectations, and with these expectations come a timetable. And the second they surpass that timetable, people just crumble. Yeah,
Exactly. Well, it's either that or they literally just think it's too hard. They think it's way
Yeah.
too much effort, and they're like, oh well, I don't know how to make music. No one's going to teach me, so I just shouldn't try. And it's
And
no, you should try. You should, because it's way fucking easier than you will ever even think it actually is.
not to mention how it feels, man. All right,
Yeah,
it
it feels
cleanses your
fucking
soul,
amazing.
bro. And you're
Like
able
going
to
back to
help
what I said
people.
earlier, where it's like just putting something out creative just makes you feel like a fresh new fucking being. You put
What?
something out into the
Right.
world, you know?
You walk around feeling like you're ready for the Shark Tank. Just
Exactly.
I got ideas coming out of my ears right now. I mean, I'm going. Mr. Wonderful's gonna accept it. He's gonna give me an offer. I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
100%.
And the power to be able to help somebody from your own transgressions. It's like if you're not tapping into that, if you're not even trying that, then I beg the reason. If there's no purpose for your existence, what the hell are you doing?
100%. Yeah, because like if you don't try, you don't ever know if you're going to be able to do it. Like I just don't understand. Like some people just don't want to put in the effort. Is really what it boils down to, I think.
And no one wants to be disappointed. Nobody wants to put out a song.
That is true. Yes, no one wants to bomb in front of like all their peers, and like I don't know. I think that's part of music though. Is like the bombing and like taking that like kind of dose of like dignity and everything kind of helps you repair your music like you should, and it honestly just makes you better. It's a lot like comedy. You're gonna bomb like hella in the first couple weeks, but after you get a couple jokes that the crowd likes and you kind of get a good little tight five going, then they're gonna be easier on you. And after that, it's all about word of mouth and who knows you.
And it makes the story better. It's like I'll do it in the most humble way I can, but it's gonna be like I told you, exactly. I told all y'all, man. When I was begging you to click on my link, don't click on my link now, man.
Yeah, no, I already got 10,000 people clicking on the link. I don't need you.
The whole world saw how special I was. I don't know what your problem was.
Yeah, I ain't there yet, but I am glad that, especially like what you said earlier, RTR just lifting us up so much and like connecting us with all these other artists, even if like the fan base isn't responsive. The other artists in the community. It's so fucking
the belief
great,
though,
bro. Before fucking who was it? I think it was Calligraphy who had me join the group. Yeah. Before Calligraphy sent me an invite, man, I was just dropping my link on those fucking random groups that you throw a link out and it just disappears into the void.
We all were, bro. Like, hey, if you like my YouTube, I'll like yours, and then when you're done liking mine, I'll go unlike yours. Right? Or you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you, and then like tomorrow I'll unsubscribe from you.
And then you'll still be subscribed to me.
Bro, just to feed your ego. Look how many people are pretending to listen to me. All right.
Yeah, it's just this constant back and forth of people subscribing and unsubscribing to each other, and no one actually gains any traction. Like, I don't understand how people thought that was going to work in the first place.
Like, idiot, because the whole world is driven by perception. Social media ruined us. So now they're like, it don't matter if people are listening. If it looks like they're listening, then I can have pride when I say I make music.
And then I always loved like fucking Brian and how he would get over the fucking shit, I lost my train of thought. What were we just talking about?
Shit. Brian and the fake views and the inflated numbers and just to feed one's ego.
Yes, yeah, when he would get so fucking mad over people who would just like fucking do like for like if or say follow for follow, like he would become unhinged in the early days and just like go off in the comment section. It was so fucking funny, man.
I'd be egging him on and behind the shadows, like, Brian, you gotta really lay it on this guy, bro. He'll go
God, I miss Brian too, man.
But he'll do that shit in a professional way, like fucking written correctly.
Yeah, like you can't be mad at him because like you know he's being a dickhead, but at the same time he's worded it so nicely. It's like, no, okay, no, I'm gonna listen to this.
Yeah, Brian Smith, we love you, man. You keep being you, dude.
Much love, Brian.
Yeah, and that's the thing, dude. I'd rather watch my numbers grow organically, bro. Like if I only have 10 listeners, I want to know that. And if I get up to 50 listeners, I want to know that. But I don't want to just, hey, dude, I'll give you some money. You put me on your playlist. People listen to me. That shit don't work, bro.
No, it really doesn't. It fucking doesn't. But there are ways around it. I've noticed here recently, if you have like a spare phone or something that you want, you can make a playlist for yourself, and you can do that bullshit that you pay other dudes to do for you. Just make a new Spotify account, make a playlist, put all your tracks on it, or maybe like fucking a bunch of other people that you support too, and just leave it always on. And you are supporting you and your gang and doing exactly what those motherfuckers who are charging you nickel and diming for being on a playlist are doing. You know?
Well, now, Lord BOOmy, don't expect people to think outside of the box, bro. I mean,
also, don't exploit the system like that too. You get in big trouble. Just by all means, do it genuinely if you can. Like,
yeah, bro, it's crazy. They have. I just seen a thing the other day where they have streaming farms, and the guy had a voice morpher, and he's like, "Yeah, they pay us about $100 for 150,000 streams." Like,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because like I have one phone that I can do that with, but these people who have these streaming farms, they have like 20 to 50 of these phones set up on a fucking wall, streaming the exact same song over and over again, until they hit that 150K that you just said.
Yeah, and if you're doing that, you have less dignity than the John and the prostitute. All right.
100%.
Now, we only got 10 more minutes, so we gotta listen to one more track and then say our goodbyes. What track was I
talking too much shit?
Oh, what was it, man? Oh yeah, I got it.
Over it? Really? Wow.
How did you even know, bro?
I had to listen close for that one.
Motherfuckers trying to burn me, they fucking searing shit. Too fucking stressed, I need the real ones to come here and hit this bomb. Tired of doing wrong, if I start doing right, then this will take too long. Playing all these rhymes, my whole family playing games, just ask my mom. Faker than some phone, about to leave the state and proceed to roam. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking home. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking zone. Yeah, I ain't got no fucking tone. Yeah, I'm about to lose my fucking dome. Tired of hearing all these problems, they're not mine. I think I finally understand it's about time. So please don't worry about me, I'm on my grind. I'ma live my own fucking life, it's gonna be sublime. Yeah, done with the stupid shit. Eventually I'll drop a hit. If I fall on my face, I'll pop my head like a zit. Stop all that lazy bit. Get off your fucking ass and make the fucking flip. Just sold a zip, come on homie, you gotta keep up with it. If you keep slacking, I'ma hit a lick. If you take it too far, yo, heart will have 0 ticks. Put you in your grave, all your homies reminisce. Like Spyro, I got the flame. Like Mario, I got that babe. Like Portal, I got that cake. Like CTI, I'm all up in your lane. Like Spyro, I got the flame. Like Mario, I got that babe. Like Portal, I got the cake. Like CTI, I'm all up in your lane.
Fucking over. I was not expecting that one at all, dude.
That's the beauty of it, dude. I recognized the vocals sounded so crispy. You know what I'm saying? Once it finally came in, it was like you were in my consciousness. It was like, yeah. Yo, so we got 6 minutes left, man. Is there anything you want to say to the listeners out there or viewers that might be watching this? Any little gems you might want to drop them?
Just be you guys. Keep doing you. I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. If you dance, if you draw, if you make music like me, just keep creating. And creating can be anything. And you could even have a kid, and that counts as creation. Like, just create and keep putting stuff out, people. And I'll be proud of you at least. Also, make sure if you want an album review, submit it to the LOrd BOOmy page, and that will be coming around June 22nd. Hopefully.
Well, yeah, you heard it here first. We got a tentative date we can harass him about. But yeah, I agree with what you said 100%, bro. Like, no matter what you do, whatever makes you happy, just do it.
Keep
man.
doing it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it.
That's it, bro. You don't owe nobody nothing. Just do what makes you happy. And the opinions of other people should never matter more than the opinion of your own.
No, sir. You got to please you first and then please other people.
Yeah. So remember that, man. It's your life and you only get one shot at it. So if you're living for other people instead of yourself, you really need to take some time to remember who you are. And that's the Real Talk Radio way, man. We love y'all. We support y'all 100%. We always believe in y'all. If you need us, all you got to do is reach out. We'll always lend an ear. We'll always help or steer in any way we can. LOrd BOOmy's out there sacrificing hours of his time to try to help people grow in their artist development. And, that's just what this whole community is about, because it's better to show love than to be loved. That's it.
100%. Oh, don't forget to support your boy and go listen to my new album that just dropped a month ago too.
Oh yeah, we're gonna post his Spotify link, his artist link in the comments. People, check him out. Show some love. Show some support, because when it's your time to be in the spotlight, the support will be shown for you. So do the same for LOrd BOOmy, man. And
submit those albums too. You'll be in the spotlight even sooner.
Exactly. So show love. It's reciprocated. The love can keep circulating in a world confined by hatred, and we can continue spreading the seeds of joy, people.
Yes, sir.
On that note, bro, we're out of here. I'll go ahead and hit you with the link, tag you and everything. Thanks for rocking with us, bro. It's been a blast, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a real pleasure. Thank you, Peabody. I can't wait for the future and what see it holds.
It's gonna be beautiful, bro. It's gonna be beautiful.
Sir.
All right, bro. Shout out Real Talk Radio. We're coming with more Unmasking. So if you want to be unmasked, just reach out. Yeah.
RTR, baby.
Let's go.